Welcome to Here and There. I'm your host, Whitney Long. On this month's episode, we'll be speaking with Shawanna Rodgers about the upcoming 2020 census and its impact on Conway. Plus, we'll be bringing you information on upcoming events in Conway and Faulkner County. Stay tuned. Here and There starts now.
You've arrived at your destination.
Welcome back. Today I'm with Shawanna Rodgers from the Mayor's Office, and we have a very important upcoming event, the 2020 Census Tract, that we want everyone to be involved with. And so Shawanna's going to tell us why and what and everything else about the 2020 Census Tract. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we're really excited about learning more about this. So tell us, first of all, what is the 2020 Census Tract?
So every 10 years, the United States mandates that we do a count of the citizens in the U.S. So every decade we get a count of how many people live all over. And I am responsible for making sure we get a good count for the city of Conway to the best of my ability. I'm certainly not doing it alone. It's a community-wide effort, and I'm so grateful to have a complete count committee that works hand in hand with us to make sure that we get the best numbers possible for this count that they want us to have every decade.
Okay, and tell us, how does it impact our community?
It significantly impacts our community. It affects funding for schools. It affects funding for grants that a lot of our nonprofits apply for. It also affects like Medicaid and Medicare. It affects our roads, you know, the funding that we get for roads. So it affects us quite a bit.
Yeah, and we all want good roads to drive on. We want our kids to be taken care of at school. We want all the funds that we can get. And so how can our community join in to help with getting the 2020 census complete?
So you can go on census.gov. By April the 1st of this year, everyone should have received a mailer that will come in the mail. And with the mailer, you can either fill it out and send it back to the Census Bureau, or this year they have made it very convenient for you to be able to fill it out online, which is the census.gov. If you go on census.gov, you can fill it out online. Here in the city of Conway, we are doing a big Census Day celebration in Simon Park, where we will get together and we will have individuals there to take your information. If you don't feel like filling it out online yourself, bring your card downtown. We'll have fun festivities for families, and we're just gonna make it an awareness day for those in the city that may have more questions about the census. They may have questions about how to fill it out, or questions just overall on how it affects us, and we can go into more detail about how it actually affects us at that event. We will also have a Census Day for seniors. So April the 8th at the Senior Citizen Center, we will be set up there from 8:30 to noon, and we will be ready for seniors to come in that may have questions, that may not feel as secure giving it to someone else. We will come to them and make sure that they have the questions answered that they need, and we'll be there to fill it out for them so they don't have to worry about it. Plus, they can get a good lunch from the Senior Citizen Center.
Yeah, that's great. So you guys are making it really easy for us to fill out the 2020 census. But what if we miss it in the mail or forget to do it online? What's going to happen?
Hopefully you don't, but if you do, they'll have census takers that come out. So the Census Bureau will send out what we call the door knockers, which are the census takers, and they will come to your home, and they will have a badge to acknowledge who they are. And you can also see what that looks like on census.gov as well, so you can be familiar with the ID badge. And they'll come and they'll get the information for you. So we'll still have ways for you to complete it so we can make sure that we get the best count, because we are counting on Conway to make sure we get our numbers good.
We were talking, and you said if we miss 1% of the population of Arkansas, that our funding is cut by how much?
Governor Hutchinson, he has made a declaration to push for the complete count committees to get out there with awareness and education regarding the census, because if we do have less than a 1% undercount, we could potentially be missing $950 million for the state alone.
Wow. So we all need to do our part
Yes.
to get online, to fill out the mailer, show up, whatever we can do to
Yes.
remind our friends and our family and coworkers to complete the census. And we need to complete it by April 4th?
Well, you'll have complete it as soon as you get it in, if
Okay.
you can. But certainly, you'll have until some part of July, the very beginning of August to complete it. We're trying to get people as soon as they get it in, we can get it done as quickly as we can, so we won't forget, because a lot of times it's out of sight, out of mind. So we'll be pushing for that. Also, if they join our city page, there's a diversity and economic development page on Facebook. If you join that page, you'll be able to get information regarding the census, to fill out information or to ask questions as well. So we're counting on you, and we're constantly pushing out information to make it as easy and convenient as possible for our citizens here in Conway.
That's great. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and all the hard work that you're doing for the city of Conway and for our state of Arkansas.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
We here at Brooks Fine Jewelry are celebrating 43 years in the business, 25 years here in Conway. We were primarily in this business as a manufacturer. Allow us to fix your product and remove the middleman. We'd be more than happy to wait on you and service you here at Brooks Fine Jewelry. If they've told you it can't be done, please bring it to us and allow us to give our opinion on it. I love talking to my customers, and I'm always available for those that need me.
Brooks Fine Jewelry, your jewelry makers in downtown Conway.
Come see us at Brooks Fine Jewelry.
Here's Penny Hatfield to tell us all about UCA's outreach and community engagements, upcoming courses and events for the new year.
Happy 2020. I'm Penny Hatfield with UCA Outreach and Community Engagement, hoping all of you enjoyed a wonderful holiday season. At Outreach, we are excited about 2020. We are offering over 20 new community classes. We kick off the new year with the WLN Book Club reading The Year of Yes by Shawanna Rodgers. WLN will also be hosting a networking luncheon around the topic of financial planning. I'm sure some of us could use that, especially after we might have over budgeted just a titch for Christmas. Dr. Chenille Ely will be facilitating Your Future in Focus, a vision board workshop. Dr. Ely will help you identify your true values, set meaningful goals, and empower you to create a vision board that will inspire you all year long. That's encouraging you to keep all of those New Year's resolutions. You can learn how to become a nonprofit marketing pro with Jessica Crum of Silver Lake Design Studio. February features lots and lots of culinary classes, including date night around the world. All of us have a little bit too much stuff around the house, so you can learn how to cast away the clutter with Cheryl Mulberry Allen. Other February courses include Spanish for Kids, 3D printing and troubleshooting, a personalist approach to community leadership development, and much more. We look forward to seeing you on campus or online. Join us for all of our classes and find out more at uca.edu/outreach or give us a call at 501-450-3118.
Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.
I have the greatest job in the world. Very few people get the opportunity to be a part of your special moments. The favorite thing about what I do is the expression on that customer's face. We've made a lot of fantastic items over the years. I love what I do, and I believe this is about as close as you're ever going to get to immortality. Every piece that walks out of this store is from the heart, from the soul.
Nobody said it than my papa. Come see us.
Brooks Fine Jewelry, your jewelry makers in downtown Conway.
Here's what's happening here and there.
The Conductor will be hosting Game Changers with Austin Samuelson at 5:30 on Thursday, January 16th at the UCA Welcome Center. The Spongebob Squarepants musical will be presented at 7:30 Tuesday, January 21st at the UCA Reynolds Performance Hall. Camera and Phone Photography 101 will be held at 6 p.m. Tuesday, January 21st at the UCA Makerspace. Youth Maker Monday, Automata-Cranky Contraptions will be presented at the UCA Makerspace from 4:30 to 6 p.m. on Monday, January 27th. Temple Grandin will be speaking at the UCA Reynolds Center at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, January 30th. The Freezin for a Reason 5K 10K will be held at 9 a.m. Saturday, February 1st. Beast Feast Arkansas 2020 will be held from 1 to 8 p.m. Saturday, February 8th at the Conway Expo Center. An American in Paris will be performed at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 11th at the UCA Reynolds Center. The Arkansas Boat Show will be held Friday, February 14th to Sunday, February 16th at the Conway Expo Center.
If you have any events that you would like to share with us that are happening this winter, or if you would like to learn more about any of the events we discussed on today's program, visit the website on your screen. I'm Whitney Long, and we'll be seeing you here and there.